Let's make some more pancakes. I like pancakes. Okay, so it's not really a pancake. It goes by another name. It's called a Johnny cake. Johnny cakes are typically, well, their backbone is cornmeal. Very nice. Naturally gluten-free. Now, what a lot of people that make these Johnny cakes do is they will add flour to lighten it up. We're going to do that, but of course, we're going to keep it gluten-free, and I'm going to use oat flour. So let's get started. Oh, I'm also going to use a finer cornmeal. I'm going to use some Masa harina. So that's 1.5 cups of masa, 1/2 cup of oat flour. Let's add in a teaspoon of baking powder, double acting. It works best for this. And I'm going to add a little bit of flavor in here. Corn and chilies go real well together, so I've got a little bit of my ancho powder. Now you can buy the ancho powder yourself, or you can make it. I've shown you how to make it. Also, a little bit of salt. Now let's whisk this up. All right, we'll set that to the side. Let's talk the wet ingredients. 1 egg. For a little bit of sweetness, I've got 1 ounce of honey. And again, I like using local honeys. We'll get that started. And I've got 1.5 cups of milk. Slowly integrate that, make sure that it is completely incorporated. Now I've got a little bit more milk just in case I need it. Probably go up to maybe 1/2 cup if I need it. So, time to combine these two. Now, one thing about Johnny cake recipes is it turns into a very thick batter, like this. And that's perfect for actually cooking it. But we're going to let it set just a little bit, and it's going to thicken up some more, which will be too thick to cook with. So, you can see it's already there. So, I'm going to set up my cooking station, and then we'll come back and reevaluate whether we need more liquid in there. Like I said, I've got more milk that I can throw in here. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more milk, just to loosen this up just a bit. You see how thick that got? Okay, so I did have to add a little bit more milk in there. It was just a little bit too thick. So I'll probably add another 1/2 cup. That's a lot better there. But you want them to spread out a bit, not just clump up like they were doing. So I'm probably up to about 2.5 cups of milk right now. Okay, these are the last of them. They're done. Let's get them in here and let's plate these guys up. Okay, as you noticed, I messed up a bit. So they worked out fine when I tried them out multiple times, but you know, these things happen. The best thing about cooking is you can always fix a mistake, in most cases, as long as I didn't burn them. So let's plate up what I got here. Here we go. Nice 3 of them, nice and hot. Again, the rest will keep warm in here. Maple syrup would be good with these. You know what I say about maple syrup. Life is too short to use the cheap stuff. So get the good stuff. Get the pure maple syrup, okay? But today I think I'm going to use a little, well, an apple blueberry compote. There we go. Oh, watch this, and I'll show you how to make that. Okay, here we go. We got our Johnny cakes with blueberry apple compote. If you're going to use maple syrup, of course, use the good stuff. Life is too short to use bad maple syrup. Remember that. So, I'm Chef Terry, and these are my Johnny cakes. I'll see you next week.